Telnet is the standard protocol and main mode for the Internet remote login service. By default, port 23 is used. There are two types of Telnet login rules, client and server. We can run the Telnet client on the local host and remotely log into the Telnet server to configure and manage the remote server. This method allows maintain multiple servers using a single user terminal, greatly facilitating operations. When using the Telnet to log into the server, we must know the IP address and port number for the remote Telnet server. The default Telnet port number is 23, which can be changed as required username and password. Before we configure the Telnet server and Stelnet server, we must to configure the IP address for remote to server. First, we start putty because our router that shall have Telnet login, so we log in by console, and then we select this one, select serial port COM3. Okay, now I log into my router with a password. Okay, and we need to configure the IP address for interface. Stem view, to go to the view, and now my connection I want to remote to set on port number 0. In interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0 IP address. I want to set 192.168.10.1 and mask wildcard mask 255.255.255.0. And now we set the IP on interface already, and we go to set config the Telnet server. We can use command quit to exit, or we can use control set. We use command user interface VTY 04 authentication mode AA user privilege user privilege level 3, and then we use command save to save this configuration. Now it saved the configuration, and we quit the configuration by using command quit. We go to login, and we create the user for Telnet login by using local user. We need the username. This one for the username. AD super with the password. Encryption cipher. A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 B. The user of this service type is not allowed to use a reversible encryption on algorithm. Okay, we can do a reversible cipher. And then we set the privileged user, local user, username ADM SU super service type. Service type Telnet, and then user privilege, local user ADM super privilege level. I set to the top level 15, and then press yes, and then you can save. Yes, then the save configuration save. Then the last one, we need to enable the Telnet server TE by using command tel. This one we Telnet, we quit this one first. Service Telnet enable. Okay. And then we use command save to save the configuration. Okay, now we set the Telnet server already. Now we use Telnet client to remote to the Telnet server by using putty. We start putty. Before we start putty, we can check the our IP address configuration is correct or not. We go to network setting, Ethernet setting, chain adapter setting, and this one my Ethernet adapter. Okay, now I set my laptop PC with the same rank in my router. Now we start putty to check the Telnet our Telnet setting is working or not. We run putty and then switch one we choose Telnet and we want to type the IP address that we want to Telnet 192.168.10.1. Then we enter and then this one we need the username and password to log in. Username that we have created before ADMSUPR with the password that we have created. Yes, now we can log in by Telnet client to Telnet server. System view. This display IP interface brief. Display IP interface brief. So this is IP that we remote to log in and connect to port Ethernet port 3 gigabit Ethernet port. Okay, now we can log in by Telnet. The Telnet is not a secure one, so we need to configure as Telnet that a secure Telnet server. As Telnet is a secure Telnet service based on the SSH protocol. As Telnet uses port 22 to establish a connection by default. SSH provides encryption and authentication function to protect devices against attack such as IP address spoofing and simple password interception. Similar to Telnet, Telnet has two rules: Telnet client and Telnet server. For convenience, Huawei AR1200 and other device can be either Telnet server or client to access other Telnet server. The following configuration the Telnet server. We go to system view. We go to user interface view. VT VTY04 authentication mode AS protocol inbound SSH user privilege level 3. Then we save the configuration first. We use command quit login to create the username, local user. We create user admin server with the password. Use password Cyber A B C 1 2 3 4 5. Local user admin super and privilege level 15. With a local user born user admin super service type SSH. You have to save and just save the configuration. Then we quit interface, and then we as a user admin super authentication type password. And then Telnet enable Telnet Telnet server enable. Now the Telnet server is enabled, and we use RSA encryption key, local key here. Here create RSA local key here create and press yes to create with default key. We quit interface. We save configuration again. Yes. We start a session, new session, and then we go to 192.168.10.1 with SSH. Yes. If you cannot log in, this one have an error. You can click new session and then you can check on this one SSH and hotkey. We need to up this one or SA key, and then we start a session 192.168.10.1. Okay, now connection has established. We type the username admin as you prefer, password that we have created. Okay, now we can use Telnet to log in to the route Telnet server. Okay, we remote to this port. You can log out by command exit. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel to get a new video.